Hey y'all. My daughter stuck him up there, so I left him for y'all to look at. Because I didn't want to go live with my face today. Y'all drop an emoji and I'll put you on there. I'm going to do 13 free questions, and that way it won't take a heck of a long time. How about that? All right, Dre is number 1. Eliza is number 2. Dollface Diva is number 3. Number 4 is Jamie Sullivan. Number 5 is Shodney. Number 6 is Artsy Girl. You are welcome, Eliza. Aisha is number 7. So, Dre, you can go ahead. What y'all doing? I'm hot as hell today. Is the Capricorn in any regret or missing me at all? Is the Capricorn in any regret or missing Dre at all? Hey, Intuitive, you want to be on the list? I got 6 spots left. Okay, you are number 8, Intuitive. Is the Capricorn in any regret or missing Dre at all? You are welcome. Flo, you are number 9, boo-boo. Thank you, Artsy Girl. Is it hot where y'all are? I know I whine about it every day, but it just seems like the last 2 weeks it's been worse. Hey, Flo, how you doing? One more shuffle for Dre. Is the Capricorn in any regret or missing Dre at all? What's the Capricorn doing? Wheel of Fortune. The Sun, let's put that back. That's too much. But I saw the Sun reversed. I want one more card. Temperance reversed. The underlying energy is the 4 of Cups. So I feel like they think it's best for you and them to go your separate ways. They're still in that energy with the 4 of Cups at the bottom. And it's like they've come to this realization, 8 of Swords reversed, because they think it's in the highest good for both sides, honestly, due to some sort of imbalance between you and them. So they're in the moment thinking that it's best for both sides to go their separate ways is what I'm getting. You are welcome, Dre. All right, Fatima, you can be number 10. And you are welcome, Flo. And Liz, you can be number 11. And I got 2 left. 2 left. All right, Eliza, you are up. Hey, Dan the man. Is it hot where you are, Dan? I'm over here like being a wimp. I'm so glad that I live in the age of air conditioning, y'all. And I still be feeling hot. What is the next action of R towards Eliza? Instead of Dan the man, he's Dan the friend. Emily got me saying, hey, friend. If somebody comes in today and subscribes and they let me know, Dan, I will let that donation you sent the other day be for them. Hey, LZ. I know our car said like 100. You want to be on the list, LZ? I got 2 spots left. What is the next action of R towards Eliza? Page of Pentacles. One more card so I can see what is this action of the Page of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. This little world reversed at the bottom. So it feels like to me, as far as action towards you, Eliza, at some point, it's going to be like something to get your attention, but they're still defensive and closed off for you, towards you. Yes, LZ, you can be number 12. And E-Man, you are number 13. All right, so let me move my little ostrich and put that the list is closed so people will know it. So I got 13 of them, y'all. There we go. You are welcome. Y'all are very welcome. So, Eliza, back to you, boo-boo. The Page of Pentacles with the 7 of Wands. This is the energy of someone doing little things to try and get your attention. But I don't like the fact that the 7 of Wands is tied to it. Because if you engage, it's very likely that they still remain closed off or guarded. So you're going to feel almost like they're gaslighting you or playing with your mind in some way. You know what I mean? So just be mindful that they don't do things to grab your attention, and then it feels kind of like a little bit of a mind game. She said the month of vacation. You are welcome, Eliza. A whole month. So, Dollface Diva, you are up. Oh my God, I'm hot. A general for next week for Dollface Diva. A general for next week. 2 more shuffles. A general for next week for Dollface Diva. $1904 World Fair. That's what happened there in 1904. You just walk in the shower with your clothes on, Dan. You be hot too then. General for next week. Thank you, E-Man Aries. E-Man Aries. Four of Cups reversed. 3 of Cups in the upright. And the Seven of Wands reversed is at the bottom of the deck. This feels like the energy of something that could, you could look at it in two different ways, okay? Like maybe a person that comes around, you could perceive as like a missed opportunity, or someone that doesn't stick around. Give it the week to play out to see what I mean. But Four of Cups reversed, Three of Cups upright. Any sort of thing, whether it's a friend, a lover, a family member, a job, anything, just keep your whole mindset around any sort of what you perceive as a rejection or something you missed out on is actually for your protection, and there's going to be something to celebrate about it later. So Four of Cups reversed, Three of Cups. To make that manifest faster, if something happens over the next week that in the moment feels negative, if you go ahead and start becoming thankful for it, it's easier said than done. Then I feel like the Three of Cups will come in faster. Let me give you an example of this. When my car got hit a couple weeks ago, and the front of it had already got hit a while back, and I never got it fixed because the person hit and run. Well, when this person hit me a couple weeks ago, I didn't freak out about it. I was like, my car's already been hit before. It's fine. And then they ended up fixing the front and the back. But in the moment, it could have felt negative, right? But after all of it was over, it ended up being positive. So I feel like something like that could take place during your week sometime next week. A blessing in disguise that may feel negative in the moment, but it will turn out positive if you keep your mind in that energy of, this is a blessing in disguise. So there you go, boo-boo. You're welcome, Dollface Diva. Husky boys suffer when it's past 95, he said. Well, I don't know if I'm husky, but I know I be suffering. Oh, Lord. Jamie Sullivan. You are up, boo-boo. I hadn't seen you in a while, Jamie. J to the me. J to the me. There's the King of Wands. I like that one. They call it King of Flowers in this deck, but y'all, it be getting so hot when it gets up in the 90s, it's like walking outside into an oven or something. Like, good Lord. Give us a break. We're going swimming for the 4th of July at one of my mama's friend's house, and I'm ready. I'm ready now. My left ear's ringing today. What's that mean for the people in here that know? You hear Jamie Sullivan? Did you leave, friend? Did you leave? There you are. Yes, I'm ready for some swimming for the 4th of July. They're going to cook ribs and fried chicken. I don't even care about that part. Just give me some swimming. Oh, it must have blocked your message out. It'll do that if you use certain words. Let's see if I can see it. I don't see it, boo-boo. I think you're going to have to reword it. YouTube likes to play with you. YouTube will block your message. Okay, please ask yes or no. Do I have it figured out? Am I got it figured out? So yes or no, does Jamie Sullivan got it figured out? 2 more shuffles. Does Jamie Sullivan got it figured out? Figured out. She got it figured out. Do you? Do you, boo-boo? Is she clear on what she needs to do? Yes or no? Yes or no? Does she got it figured out? Is she clear on what she needs to do? You are welcome. The Tower. And the Judgment. Yes, I'm going to give you a big fat yes. With the Judgment card here, and I don't even know what you're asking about, but with the Tower and the Judgment, that's very intense energy. So I feel like it could have took a lot for you to get to this conclusion. But there's been signs all along, okay? And your intuition is at the point of screaming at you when the Judgment card shows up. So with the Two of Cups reversed at the bottom here and the Tower, right? It's been signs that are not verbal, of course. The universe speaks to us with instances and things that happen. But with this Judgment, it's like your intuition is literally screaming at you. So if you start to second guess yourself and your intuition is screaming, just don't, because you do got it. Judgment. It's very obvious the correct thing or the realization you need to come to that's for your best good. It's like very obvious. There is no confusion when the Judgment comes with the Tower. So I'm going to give you a big yes. And I feel like it's a pretty easy decision, but no, let me take that back. A pretty simple decision, but not easy, if that makes sense. You are welcome. Okay. So we got number 4. So number 5, Shadni. Number uno, dos, tres, cinco. We're going to be Spanish for a minute. We're going to say numero cinco. Okay, artsy girl. That's cool. Shadni is up for a freebie. Impending full moon release. Ain't the full moon right around the corner too, y'all? I'm not sure, but. All right, Shadni. And good luck to you, Jamie. July the 3rd is the full moon, so we are right around, we knocking on its door. How will I be able to get the money I need this month for rent and bills? I still haven't found a job, and I am so worried. Well, number 1, before I pull any card, Shadni, the key to manifesting what you're wanting is more. You're not going to like me saying this either, but it is the truth, and I'm telling you this from my own experience. I promise you this works every single time. You're going to tell me I'm crazy, and you're not going to say it out loud, but in your mind, when you're in lack and you're needing the money to pay your bills, in that moment, you feel a sense of need or lack, right? That's normal. But what I'm telling you is this: if you focus on the fact that it's not the money you're after, it's more of the feeling of not having to worry about your money. Think of it in terms of the law of vibration and the law of attraction. What you vibrate at is the primary law. That's the first law. That's the one that supersedes everything else, right? So if you're vibrating at the frequency, or you're tuned into the radio station of, I need money and I can't pay my rent, I feel you. I'm not saying it's not logical to feel that way. What I'm telling you is I'm trying to give you a solution to it. And don't get angry at me, because I'm telling you this with love, because I've done it a million times. I should have like a big trophy on my wall for how many times I've allowed this to happen to me, okay? But the vibration is what you're after. So in the moment when you're in need, you cannot really change that overnight. Think of a freight train going down the track, and it's going fast as hell in one direction. You're going in the direction of, I need money, and the universe is telling you, yes, that's true. Here's some more evidence to support that. So your freight train is going and going. I need my rent money. I don't have this. I don't have that. And the more you focus on it, the bigger it grows, the faster your freight train's going in that direction. So the one first thing you can do in this moment, right, to even get it to slow down and turn in the other direction is get a simple affirmation and tell yourself this affirmation all day, every day. all day, every day, all day, every day. I am abundant. That's simple. It might make your head hurt at first. That you're going to have this voice in the back of your mind saying, you're so stupid. You can't even pay your rent. How the hell can you tell yourself you're abundant? Just keep ignoring it and keep going over and over and over. And in the meantime, all you can pretty much do is apply for jobs and keep telling yourself, I'm abundant. Apply for jobs, keep telling yourself, I'm abundant. It's not going to work overnight. It could, but it's most likely not. And you're going to feel dumb doing it to start with. But when you do that for long enough, this little bundle of neurons in the back of your brain, okay, your reticular activating system will start to recognize more opportunities for you to act on to be abundant. It must happen, but you have to stay committed to, I'm abundant. When you wake up in the morning before you get out of the bed, tell yourself you're abundant. Give it 6 months, give it a year. And I know you're sitting here thinking, I don't have that long and I can't afford for it not to work. Well, you can't afford not to start either, because once you switch that and you still work on it over and over, slowly but surely opportunities will come in. But in the moment, that's the first thing you got to do, is you got to switch what opportunities you're recognizing, if that makes sense. Because when you become abundant on a subconscious level, that's when the opportunities for money starts to show up. The doors start to open. And then all you have to do is act on it, get your 4 elements pointed in one direction, and go for the things. You know what I'm saying? What sucks is that we do create everything. Sometimes it sucks to know that, because you're like, well, shit, why am I you're doing it on a subconscious level. So I would say the first thing is apply for shit online that you are qualified for, and apply for stuff you're not qualified for. Apply for minimum wage to the maximum wage, and just keep telling yourself you are abundant in the meantime, no matter what's showing up in your world, and something will shift. It must. Because you're fine-tuning your vibration. You're changing the radio station. And whenever you change the radio station on an old FM radio, there's going to be static between each time you turn and twist the dial, you know? Try your best to be grateful for this happening, because now that it has happened, you will be able to figure out how to reverse it, right? You figured out how it happened. Now you can reverse it. Hey, Rashima Simmons, how you doing? A super moon Capricorn. And there's some sort of Venus retrograde coming up in July, y'all. I don't really know what that means. King of Pentacles. All right, Shadney, I like the King of Pentacles coming out. This is about you putting in earth energy, right? How will you be able to get the money you need? I feel like, first of all, applying for anything and everything. And look at it as this. Whatever job you get, it's just a stepping stone to your greatness. You're never going to arrive at the place you want to be forever, right? And even if you think you have, there's always more to grow and more to evolve and more to learn and more vibrational work to do. But this King of Pentacles tells me you have freaking all the stuff you need to manifest an opportunity to make those bills. You're a smart person. You're very grounded. When you are in your highest vibrational state, you're very grounded. You're hard-headed. King of Pentacles can be very stubborn, but when they use that energy to their advantage, it will propel them a lot farther than the people who are not as stubborn, right? When you use it in a positive way. So the King of Pentacles tells me that you can hustle your way into getting the money you need to make it. It tells me that you have what you need in terms of skill, know-how, knowledge, hustle, power to get it. So I feel like you'll be just fine. The Chariot is even here. So there's opportunities. I feel like the universe is possibly testing you in some sort of way, trying to put catalyst into your life so that you can level up. Because, in the Chariot, what is the thing that's pretty much making the Chariot move? It's the universe. All the person in the Chariot is doing is pretty much riding the wave. The universe is pretty much the power behind the Chariot card. You just kind of have to put your foot on the gas and take your hands off the wheel. What does that mean, put your foot on the gas? The action that you know to take in this moment. So the way it would work for you, get on Indeed. And I know you probably have been, but keep doing that. Don't give up. You got it. It's there. The opportunities you need to make the money to get by will show up if you keep it up, if you keep going. And don't forget to tell yourself all day, every day, I am abundant. If you do that, I promise you, you come back in 6 months and you look at your financial situation now versus 6 months from now, and it will be a 180. I promise you, if you take action and you tell yourself you're abundant, you're powerful enough to create whatever the hell. And I know you have the knowledge, or the King of Pentacles wouldn't have came out. And I also know that the universe has your back, or the Chariot wouldn't have came out. So you just keep plugging along. Keep going after the things that you can. I don't give a shit if you got to flip burgers at 3 different places. This tells me, I'm saying temporarily, because this tells me you have it in you to do whatever it is to get the money you need. And then you'll be proud of yourself. You'll have a sense of pride that you manifested and made it work. When you're going to sleep tonight, fall asleep to telling yourself in your brain, I am abundant, all day, every day, especially when you go to sleep. That's when you're in the theta wave, your brain's in that theta state, and you can actually make some changes happen on a subconscious level. Keep telling yourself that and keep taking that pentacle action. You even got the 8 of Wands at the bottom. Both of these cards, the Chariot and the 8 of Wands, they're cards of the movement that is pretty much from the universe. Because in the Rider-Waite deck, 8 of Wands doesn't even have people in it. And the Chariot, the guy is in that Chariot. All he's pretty much doing is putting his foot on the wheel, on the gas. He's taking his hand off the wheel because the universe is steering it, right? So the universe has got you. You just got to keep telling yourself that you are abundant. I hope that helped you, boo-boo. And good luck. All right. Artsy Girl is up. Thank you, Dan. You are welcome, Shodney. I'm only telling y'all that because I've seen it happen in my life when I wouldn't know. How in the hell am I going to do this? And I would somehow freaking do it. All right, let's see what Artsy Girl says. Any good energies in my healing work or love or prosperity? You rock. Thank you. Or what was the meaning of the vision of Elephant Eye? Astral vision twice. Bless you right back, boo-boo. You just keep telling yourself that. I am abundant. I don't care. When stuff starts to show up, laugh at it. Like, this ain't going to work. I'm going to keep taking action because I'm abundant. And I'm telling you, I don't care if you got to flip burgers at 3 places. It will manifest what you need to be just fine. The universe got you. Your brain just ain't kind of like working out how, because your ego can't figure out how when it's something you've never been in that situation before. But universe always got you. All right, Artsy Girl. Let me see if I can figure out this question. Any good energies in her healing work or love or prosperity? Sunflower Tarot. If nobody, like if somebody gets to, that like don't show up or something, Sunflower, I can add you in. But the only reason why I'm not going to add you in after the 13 is because then the next one that asks me, I would need to add them into. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody don't show up to one of the 13, I can add you in there. Y'all know the vibe. I'm trying to learn boundaries, y'all. That's truly what it is. Not nothing to do with y'all, I promise. It's me and my lack of boundaries in my life. I'm trying to prove to myself I can have boundaries and be loving at the same time. Teaching myself. Because I be lacking in that area. Hangman, artsy girl. Not towards y'all, I promise. So you got something here about Pentacles, and then the Eight of Wands is at the bottom. That's so cool because she got the Eight of Wands in this deck at the bottom. But I feel like with the Hangman, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Three of Cups reversed, it feels kind of like I don't know about that. You were asking about the astral vision. I don't know that it's about that. I feel like it's more about prosperity, okay? Because I feel like there's some either connection. Put it into any area of your life. With the Three of Cups reversed, there's something here. And this feels very similar to somebody else's reading earlier. I can't remember who got it. But you're going to see it from a different perspective once you make it up the hill to the house. All of this is symbolic, of course. But I think that you're currently on the proverbial hill, right? And there's all these frequencies across the hill. And just say you're on 325. That's your frequency. Well, whatever this is, once you get through the 10 of Wands, you're going to reach 330, which can be like a quantum leap, so to speak. You're going to be switching timelines, okay? And there's something that was on 325 that may have gotten pulled away from you, and it may have felt not very good in the moment. But once you hit 330, okay, that's this Queen of Pentacles. As you get to this house, you've hit 330. I hope this makes sense. It's the only way I can think of to put words to what my brain is seeing, okay? That's when the Hangman's going to show up in you're going to be in that energetic sequence, right? That energetic frequency of the Hangman. I can't think of the word. It's not the frequency of it, but you're going to be embodying the Hangman about something that was pulled away from you on 325. But you couldn't take 325 with you and be still a vibrational match to 330. So there's some sort, it could be money, it could be a new tribe of people. Whatever it is, it's an evolved version of you. And it's taking a lot of work, but when the 10 of Wands shows up, it's saying with a lot of work, the outcome is worth the work. To me, that's what it's been meaning lately. I don't know why, but go with it. And the 8 of Wands with the Ace of Swords as the underlying energy, I got to show you, and the 10 of Pentacles. You see why I feel like it's some sort of prosperity vibe? It's not what you see coming, and it may take a little bit to happen, but when it actually happens, it's going to be very quick. So if there's something you're pursuing, don't freaking give up, because there's the King of Pentacles underneath that Six of Swords reverse. So don't give up. And when things start to be pulled away from you, let them go, Eight of Cups. Because whatever the thing is that's being pulled away from you, like I said, you're probably not going to recognize it until after you've made that quantum leap. It's because that thing's no longer a vibrational match to your new frequency. So yeah, I feel like it definitely feels like it could be career related or money related, something in the 3D related, okay? And you're not going to be able to plan this out. All you can do is put in the work. When I say put in the work, the vibrational work, the energy work, you know? And even if it's something physical you're trying to manifest, the consistency work, those kind of things. All of the 4 elements going in the same direction, that's what you can do. And then I feel like the universe will do a lot. Because that's a lot of movement that is being in alignment with your assignment. When that happens, this card shows up a lot of times. because the universe does a lot of assisting when we're in alignment. So that's what I got for you, boo. E-Man, your number is 13, okay? So you got a minute. Okay. You are welcome. You know, I need to get me a singing bowl. I've seen different people on here have them, like not even really tarot readers, but just people that use them as like a way to get people to watch, and it's supposed to be like very healing. Aisha, are you here? You are up next. Sunflower Tarot, do you have a channel? I was going to say you can put the name of your channel in the chat if you do, so other people could check your channel. What is going on in my future spouse's life now that will lead him towards the path to me? Dan said he's not sure if the ice cream or popcorn bowl will work. Say, we'll try it, right? Let's use this one. I haven't used this deck in a while except for today. So what is going on energetically in Aisha's spouse's life in this moment or eventually that will lead him towards the path to her? What is going on in his life that will lead him towards the path to her? That's a cool question. 2 more shuffles. Thank you, Luna Ray. You can post your question. Luna Ray. You've been skeptical about starting Sunflower? No. All right. This is for Aisha. You got temptation, which is the devil, with the 10 of Pentacles. Let me see what's the underlying energy. 2 of Cups reversed. So I feel like one thing that this person's going to go through, if this is the person that is your life partner, that is on the timeline of your highest good, just remember this will only resonate if you are on the timeline of your own highest good, doing the best to work on your vibration and become a match to what it is you're trying to manifest, okay? With all that being said, if you apply what I just said, I feel like this person will be going through a path before they meet you of failed relationship or 2, maybe a significant failed relationship, 2 of Cups reversed. When I say that, because the 10 of Pentacles is here, maybe they've been married once. When you come in their life, either they had a long-term commitment or something that had a lot of toxicity tied to it. But if you and them are on the highest vibrational timeline whenever you come into contact, they will have transmuted this energy into probably like a successful business or something like money or something like that. You know how you take some negative energy and you turn it into something positive? I feel like that could happen, but they could either have been married one time or just been through it, because the 9 of Wands is even here with the 3 of Swords reversed. So I feel like they're going to have a past that is descriptive of a toxic relationship or 2. And they probably have gotten to the point where they're not really even open to the idea of dating. They're not really looking for anybody because they're really focused on their money, you know? They're focused on their goals in life. So if you come across somebody like that, and you're probably going to be in the vibration of not really looking for anybody either, because you'll be to the point where you're kind of happy, whole, fulfilled, complete, and abundant within yourself. That is when you are a perfect vibrational match to your person. So I feel like this person may be someone who you run into unexpectedly or you meet in a way you can't plan out logically. So that is what I got for you. All right, so Luna Ray is up for her donation. Look at Artsy Girl. She said she sings, y'all, for money, and it works. She sings it to herself. All right. Hello, is my twin flame Terry now free or single from the karmic connection with S? Shakura. Okay, let me see. We're going to use the trusty dusty Rider-Waite, and then we may have to clarify it with this one. Look, the Six of Cups is at the bottom. Definitely probably a past life connection, right? You are welcome, Aisha. Really, it resonates to a previous reading. I got you, Bobo. So, 6 shuffles. And Luna Ray, you don't have to take this part of the reading because this isn't anything to do with these cards I'm about to flip. I just want to tell you this, and you don't have to even, you can ignore this part. But if you open your mind up to it, it may manifest something positive in your life, okay? Sometimes when we have a twin flame, what we call a twin flame, it's that connection, in other words, that before you met this person, you had never felt connected to anyone in that way before, okay? Sometimes, not always, so you have to pretty much listen to yourself on this, but sometimes those connections come in for one reason and one reason only. It is to come in. The universe will send a lover to come in and get your attention, right? Crawl up over all of the walls you've put up and grab you by the heart and just squeeze for dear life. And it will have, that person's energy will be stuck to you like glue. What that person is doing is triggering all of the unhealed stuff inside of you, bringing up all that vibrational baggage, and you're just throwing it up to the surface, all energetically, of course, and it's giving you a chance to heal in a faster way than you could have without this connection coming in. And it'll change your vibrational or energetic signature forever. And once you get to the point that you see that and you're grateful for that connection, sometimes that energy will dissipate and go away. It'll be like what they call a bump contract. That person will come in and that will happen, and then you'll go on about your business and manifest your life partner, and it won't even end up being this person. I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying it's something to think about. All right. Is Terry now single from the karmic connection with Shakura? 3 more shuffles. What is the current state of... You are welcome, Luna Ray. Is Terry now single from the karmic connection with Shakura? Is Terry now single from the karmic connection? Knight of Cups reversed with Shakura. 9 of Swords. Queen of Cups reversed. Two of Wands. 8 of Cups reversed. I don't feel like they are still like let go from this person, but the key thing here is the love is totally closed off. And maybe it's because their heart chakra is just closed off in general. I'm not sure, but look. The Knight of Cups is reversed, the Queen of Cups is reversed, and the Ace is reversed. So that's basically like, total closed off emotion wise, but they're still hanging on to it. And they're on the fence with the Two of Wands. You know, this is that on the fence energy. And then they also have this Nine of Swords attached to them. So the current state of this connection is, like, if this person was married to them, they would say, well, it's cheaper to keep her. In the meantime, both people are miserable, but they're together. So if they are physically together, there's no emotion here. And this person is on the fence because they still worry about this connection. They don't really like being in it, but for whatever reason, they're still hanging on to it. They haven't energetically detached. If they have split up from them physically, they still haven't let go of it, so to speak. They still haven't detached. So I wouldn't think it would be a good idea for you to connect with them because they're still connected to whoever this is that has the S in their name. So let's clarify all of these cups in reverse. Two of Cups. All right, what about the Nine of Swords? Seven of Swords reversed with the Nine of Swords. I think this person feels a sense of guilt about it, and could definitely be towards you, because if you're really connected to this person and they feel that connection intensely too, in the physical world, they could still be connected to this person that you're calling S, okay? And they feel a sense of guilt about it. But at the same time, they're on the fence. But you know why it's manifesting this way? And if you can see this, it may help you in the end. The outside world is a direct manifestation of our inside world. So this person needs to heal their heart chakra. Most of all, the reason why I'm saying this is they got these three cards in the reverse, and then there's the Seven of Wands there. So not only are they closed off emotionally, they're defensive about anything that triggers their emotions so that they can have a chance to heal it. They're very, very closed off to the idea of healing their heart chakra. They feel a sense of guilt about it on the inside because the Nine of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Swords reversed. But they could still be engaging with this person. With the Two of Cups clarifying a cup in the reverse, it's like physically still engaging with this person, but still being closed off emotionally. Nine of Wands with the Queen of Cups reversed. So now look at this. They got the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. See, their vibrational baggage, like I was talking about earlier, that these kind of connections pulls a lot of vibrational baggage up. It's like they're vomiting vibrational baggage everywhere. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. See, they're on the fence. Knight of Wands reversed. So they could literally show up in your inbox randomly. When they're on the fence like this, if you haven't heard from this person, if there's no communication, they might randomly send you a message or something. But what I want to tell you just out of love is the process that this person is in right now is nothing near a successful love connection. So even if you feel tied to them, right now, you should let them just do what they're doing, because they got a little ways to go before they're ready for something that can be successful long term. It's almost like you staying away from this person out of love. If you truly love them, that's what you should do. No, that's the Sun. I'm sorry. There's the Six of Cups. I swear I thought I seen it with the Devil. So, like I said, you and this person have some sort of past life connection. I'm pretty sure of that. And whenever you and them are in the highest vibration or the highest energetic signature of each other, yes, there's chemistry from hell. Sun card. This is like when it's greatest great, but whenever the triggers come in, it's intensely bad. The Devil is here. So out of love, I would just kind of take a step back from this person. It's like the universe is saying, until they deal with whatever they got going on that they're still tied to, don't go towards them with the Ace of Wands reversed. But don't get it twisted. You do feel an intense connection, the Sun and the Six of Cups. You feel a sense of familiarity about this person, right? You feel like you've known them before. Probably because you have. You know, they're probably a very near and dear soul mate to at the least. But that devil says, you know, there's some sort of toxicity that needs to be stomped. So basically focus on becoming what you want to attract, and just let this person have like a leash from you in love. Like, I'm just going to let them go, you know, just give them some distance out of love, even if you have to do it out of love, because they're in a deep transformational process. It's almost like a catalyst, right? So, yeah, let me give you an oracle card, okay? But they do feel intensely connected to you, and it's not something you're just imagining, okay? This is an intense connection. But a lot of times these connections come in to change us, right? Okay, you got faith, and it reminds me of the Empress card. So I feel like if you want to be in your highest energy of Empress or divine energy, divine feminine, right? You will, and you want to create stability with that 31 breaking down to a 4, which is the number of stability. You will give this person freedom and tell yourself, if it's supposed to happen, they'll be back. But until then, I'm just going to work on me. I'm going to love me and do me, and do it with the intention that maybe one day something could happen. But if it does, it'll be when this person is in a better space energetically. I just feel like they're not in the right place. 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords with the devil. I would be wrong. I would be not able to sleep at night if I told you to reach out to somebody that needs to still work on their heart chakra so they can even feel the energy of true love, you know? You are welcome, boo-boo. See, you got grief and adversity, but these are symbolic cards more than anything. And that 32 is the symbol of a 5, right? And this is about changes with the 5 comes out. So I feel like this connection, if you allow it to, and you can become grateful for whatever you've experienced thus far, the things that it has changed in you, it's a catalyst of change for your awakening. It's helped you awaken. Before you met this person, you were a whole nother person until now. You can look back and see that. And if you can become grateful for just that part from a spiritual perspective, then you can transmute a lot of the hurt and the sadness and create it to be fuel for you to become the highest and best version of yourself. And before you know it, if you apply that mindset to the reason for this connection, a year from now, it'll be like this was a very near and dear experience, and whether this person manifests in your life forever or not, you'll still be grateful for them, and you'll be able to send them love no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I hope that helped you a little bit, Luna Del Rey. Luna Ray, and thank you for your donation. I done called you Luna Del Rey. Lord. All right. Thank you again, boo-boo, and you are welcome. All right. You are welcome. Intuitive Chosen One, where you at, boo-boo? My little friend. I know she's here somewhere. Intuitive. Okay. Is S somebody you're in no contact, or you got contact, or what? Tell me that so I can help you give you a better answer. Is up for a freebie. It is Toyota. Hot, hot, hot. All right, we do got contact. Okay. 4 shuffles. What are S's current thoughts and feelings towards Intuitive? What you cooking today, Dan? We got Chick-fil-A nuggets because I went earlier to Chick-fil-A because you know I don't like to cook. I got to get better at that. What are S's current thoughts and feelings towards intuitive? Page of Cups reversed. The Strength reversed. The Six of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this person, maybe this one don't resonate intuitive, but I kept pulling cards because it kept showing up reversals. I feel like there could be something that they are holding against you a little bit, even if you're in contact with them. There's something that they feel vulnerable towards you, or they feel like something wasn't fair. Six of Pentacles reversed, and it's something that happened before today because the Six of Cups is reversed. So there's something they're kind of like, they could be acting a little bit emotionally immature about whatever this is. It could be a valid reason or not, I'm not sure, but this describes the energy of somebody that's not exactly happy about something. It could be something simple because tarot can be dramatic at times, y'all. But Page of Cups reversed, Strength reversed. They feel like you and them aren't seeing eye to eye about something, and they don't have a good feeling about whatever that is. They feel like it's unfair or not balanced in some sort of way. So if everything's going good, just make sure they don't have some sort of little hidden thing going on that they feel kind of angry about, but they're scared to speak up. And if they do, then just look at it as something that didn't resonate. Because all four cards kind of goes together in sort of like feeling like something could have made them mad, or they feel some type of way about something. You're not in a relationship, just friends. Well, something that you and them talked about, even if it's a friend, I feel like you can still apply that. You know, like something they've gotten a little bit not in a good mood about. We're having the Cour de Bleu School of Gourmet French Cooking. Hot dogs and chips. Look at you. I understand, Dan. It's too hot to cook, right? Okay. I understand. You are welcome, intuitive. Flo, you are up. Flo. Hello, it's me. Amen, Dan. I was thinking I'm going to get up early in the morning and go get me a roast from the grocery store with some red potatoes and carrots and cream of mushroom with the Lipton onion soup mix and put it all together. And that way, by the time it gets lunch or like maybe 1 or 2 o'clock, if I get up at like 8 o'clock in the morning and go get it, hopefully it could be ready by the time they get hungry. What is Kay's energy towards Flo at the moment? We haven't talked in a week. Let's use the tattoo tarot, huh? And then that way I don't have to really cook. It's not the same as having to stand over it and cook. 4 shuffles for Flo. What is Kay's energy towards Flo at the moment? Hey, Rashima Simmons, how you doing, boo-boo? What'd you cook for supper? That's all I ever talk about is food, right? Did y'all see the thumbnail of the ostrich my daughter bought at 4-H camp? She put these glasses on him for the 4th of July. Look at the freaking eyes. Them eyelashes is doing too much, ain't they? All right. What is Kay's energy? Yes, Rashima Simmons, I'm sorry. I did 13 today, so that's what it is. I only did 13. Y'all see them eyelashes? It look like old man ear hair. You're welcome. Them eyes, boy, I tell you. Justice. Emperor. Okay. They're trying to be like head over heart. The Magician says they don't have bad intentions towards you because it's in the upright flow. But whenever the Justice card comes out to me and it's a connection with a friend, a family member, any human to human interaction, it's telling me they're like trying to make a head over heart decision. And if you did have an argument with this person, they're not holding any ill will. And if you just haven't spoken to them in a week, I feel like they're working on making shit happen in their life, whatever it is for them, because this Emperor card is showing up. It's like they got business on their mind, so to speak. So I don't dislike their energy at all, because the Magician, what you don't see, okay, is the Magician. And that's the underlying energy. And when he comes out in the upright, he doesn't have any ill will towards people, right? In fact, he's the person that, if he's in his highest form, he's not going to just hold a grudge and not say anything. He would talk it out. But it's like he's trying to be disciplined with head over heart energy. So I don't feel any negative vibe. I even feel like maybe he could have a full plate. He runs empires, you know, whether he's a woman or man, don't matter. But the Emperor runs empires. And the Justice card, that's no ill will yet again. So I feel a positive energy coming from this person, and maybe that they have things going on in their life. But if you're worried about some words that have been said, I don't feel like they're holding any ill will towards you at all. I actually like their energy. So that's what I got for you, boo. Rashima done had hot dogs too. So it's a hot dog kind of day, huh? You just got a haircut yesterday? Your grandpa hairs are looking fine now. Dan's looking smooth. All right, Fatima, you are up for your freebie. She's a little, no, we haven't argued, but she's a little distant lately. Well, I feel like if she is distant, she may have things going on. Like she's trying to accomplish some things, but not in a negative way that you're distant. You know, like having things on their plate to do or something like that. I don't always want to be the one who initiates contact, even though I miss talking to her. I feel you. They say sometimes you just have to let people be where they be, right? When you get in that energy of missing some specific person, but you feel like you're the one initiating all the time, try and get something that's in your immediate environment to pick up and start doing. That's why it's so awesome to have a hobby or something, just to give you that filler thing that you're the one who has control over whether you pursue it and it's in there, you know. All right, what is the intention of Jay towards Fatima? 4 shuffles. I feel that on a deep level, Flo. I have Scorpio all up in my chart too. I understand completely about it. That's why I say it's good to have a hobby. What is the intention of Jay? All right, Fatima, is this person in contact with you? What is the intention of Jay? You are welcome, Flo. Thank you. What is the intention of Jay towards Fatima? Let me do 2 more shuffles. Right now, no. Got it. Right now, no contact. What is the intention of Jay towards Fatima? Nine of Wands reversed. So they're trying to drop the guard here energetically. Seven of Wands reversed. But they're not trying to... I feel like whatever... Okay, so whatever has already manifested between you and this person is like... In this moment, that's as far as their growth of this connection is going to allow until they do some changing on the inside. Because the Empress is reversed. This is someone that you could hit a brick wall with, so to speak. I feel like they may come back around, but it's going to be the same experience you've had with them before. With the Moon reversed, it's like, however far you're already aware of in terms of whatever point you've got to with this person, at this moment in time, that's as far as you're going to get with them, because of they're going to have to grow and change as a person in order for expansion to take place. Even the Three of Wands reversed and the Devil wants to show up. If it was me and I pulled a reading like this about someone in my life, I would say, well, this person's got some growing and changing to do. Because both of these are reversed. They need to change on a subconscious level. They need to grow and expand their consciousness. They need to grow and expand their energy in a positive way. And then maybe we can come back together. But I'm going to just take a break and focus on growing myself. And focus on becoming the best version of me. I'm going to get me some goals and be what I want to attract. You know? I'd be mindful of letting them in right now with that Devil showing up. You are welcome, Fatima. Okay. I have a Saggy rising too. Is that why I got a big mouth and I say dumb stuff? All right, Liz, you are up. I gotta go find me some food after this. I don't know how going live makes me hungry. What are A's thoughts and feelings for me? No contact. I did send him a message. Don't know when he'll communicate. Okay. He said he's a stinker Leo. That means your birthday's coming up, Dan. When's your birthday? You a Gemini rising sunflower? That means you would be a great tarot reader. Make sure you learn to the best of your ability what like your intuition says about the cards. Gemini, you got that going for you. Don't be reluctant about starting, because there's never going to be a right time to start. What are A's thoughts and feelings for Liz? The Lovers reversed with the Hierophant reversed. The underlying energy is the Strength card. So I feel like they're holding back because they're not a very committal type of energy, to say the least. I feel like they've probably seen the message, but they hold back with the Strength card here. And it's because they feel like you're a person that would end up either deserving commitment or wanting some sort of commitment. So it's like they might feel the connection with you, but the Lovers reverse says with the Strength attached to it, it's like they're intentionally holding back or resisting the urge because of this Hierophant reversed. They're a non-committal type of energy. So even though, yes, this is towards you the way they feel, I don't feel like it's just towards you. I feel like they're just a non-committal energy, okay? So that's the issue, or the reason why they resist the urge with the Strength card. They're resisting because they're almost like a commitment phobe. They don't like the idea of being tied down. That's the way they look at it. So yeah, I would just take a break from them in turn, even if they did respond. Unless they wanted to change their energy towards me, I would take a break too and become my own best friend. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes, Liz, that's what I think, boo-boo. You're welcome, Sunflower, but I'm serious. I ain't just telling you that to be nice. You need to go for it, boo-boo. You're welcome, Liz. All right, LZ is up. All right, Dan says, week 1 of vacation and Chicago housing situation, LZ. A general for the week 1 of her vacation. Okay. All right, let's give LZ a general for her first week of vacation. 4 shuffles. I see it, LZ. I'm getting you, boo. A general for her week 1 of vacation because she's having issues with her housing situation. You said you admire aliens a lot. She be helping me for real. I don't know what I did to deserve her. 7 of Pentacles, LZ. Hello, Dandara. King of Cups, 6 of Pentacles reversed, and the underlying energy is the High Priestess reversed with the Ace of Wands. And there's the 5 of Pentacles reversed as well. So I feel like there may be some sort of inconveniences or stalls that you don't really like, and it's going to feel like you're off balance or unfair in the moment, okay? But then these cards on the bottom and this King of Cups tells me it's still going to work out fine. Things will come to the surface that you may not see quite yet with the High Priestess reversed and the Ace of Wands. Also, this card is reversed. If this was in the upright, I'd say, well, you might have some issues with the housing, right? But it's in the reverse. So I feel like you'll be fine. And the Emperor is here. So it's going to work out, but it's going to be like some bumps along the way. Just because there's a few obstacles and bumps, I don't feel like it's going to be ultimate failure in the way you want it to work. I think it'll be fine. There just may be a little bit of bumpiness, but just hang on and embrace the journey is what I want to tell you. Because with the King of Cups, Ace of Wands, things will come to the surface and work out. It's just not going to be exactly smooth flowing, so to speak. So that is the what I got for you, boo-boo. You'll be fine. Just hang on and embrace the journey part of it. You'll have those regular good old 3D obstacles, but it will smooth itself out and work. Thank you, Luna Divine. Oh, is your anniversary coming up, Dan? That's cool. How many years? Probably a lot of them, I bet. All right, my buddy Luna Divine is up for a mini read. You're welcome, LZ. I just keep thinking about this commercial I heard before, and it's like Toyota. Toyota, hot, hot, hot. That's me right now. I'm hot. 23 years. She's waiting for her medal in the mail. Yeah, every year you're married isn't like a different material that the gift should be made of. That's so cool. What you done got her, Dan? You done got her some metal. He done been creative with it. They ain't no telling what he got her. How will things proceed with this new connection with CG? Okay. So we got a new connection, girl. There's the Emperor at the bottom. We'll take it. 6 shuffles. How will things proceed with this new connection with CG for Luna Divine? Is he a hottie? I just saw the King of Wands. 2 more shuffles. How will things proceed with this new connection for Luna Divine? How will things proceed with this new connection with CG for Luna Divine? 3 of Wands. Okay. All right. Going to dinner and meeting for the first time in a couple of hours. Tell us something good. Strength reversed. The Fool in the upright. The 2 of Cups. And the 8 of Pentacles. The underlying energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So, the 3 of Wands is the answer card here. So, as long as you're open-minded, I feel like they will be also open with a positive expectation. So, keep that in the back of your mind in terms of the first time you meet this person in a few hours. Have that open, positive mindset about it, because the 3 of Wands is about expansion, right, and growth. And the only reason why the guy in the Rider-Waite deck is at the edge of that shore is because he knows that his 4th wand or ship or opportunity is coming in. This person is like ready to be into that Fool energy of taking a leap of faith with you, right? They're open emotionally as well because the 2 of Cups is here. And as long as you put the work in, I feel like they will as well. This is, in my opinion, one of the best cards to show up in a connection, because it means that even though they're not perfect, they're willing to put work on themselves. We're never going to meet a person that is our perfect match, that we can just kick our feet up and we're good to go for life. We're always it's gonna take work regardless of who we connect with, right? But with the 8 of Pentacles here, it's like their mindset is what I admire. I will tell you that. Their mindset is positive and their willingness to work is also positive. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, girl, I feel like they're even willing to be patient and put in the work with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles for it to grow and evolve naturally. You know, that 8 of Earth energy is very stable and grounded. The only thing is, you could feel a little bit vulnerable towards them, and that's uncomfortable, or vice versa, them towards you. Based on comparing on your side or their side, either there's going to be comparing to the past, because there's going to be like that wanting to hold back, being vulnerable because of that with the Strength reversed. But hey, I think give them a shot. Give them a chance. They got a lot of willingness to put in the effort here. I don't see anything negative. I do feel like there's a little bit of fear on your side or their side about being vulnerable. But that's natural. If this is very new, you're just going to meet them, it's the first real date kind of thing, of course there's going to be some jitters and vulnerable things going on, you know? But the fact that they're very grounded, Eight of Pentacles, that Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, that's an evolutionary sequence, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like they do work on themselves when it comes to healing, right, with their heart. I just feel like they're open to the idea of connecting to you emotionally with the Two of Cups in the upright. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, if both people put in the effort, I feel like there's something here that is positive. I say give them a shot, give them a chance, because nothing looks like they're trying to be a fuckboy, in my opinion. He's a Taurus. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. I'm just saying, a Taurus energy. It may be slow to open up. This person may be slow to open up if they're a Taurus, because that Knight of Pentacles was at the bottom. But once they do open up, they may not be vulnerable very easily. They may hold back a little bit at first until they see that you want the same thing they do. But they're willing to put in the work, okay? And they're willing to take a leap of faith. That's important, right? And their mindset is positive with the Three of Wands. This is one of the best readings you've gotten from me, I think, ever. I could be wrong, but let's see what you get for the Oracle card. Action. And this breaks down to a 6. It's the number 15. 15 with breaking down to a 6 is about balance. That's about showing up with the same energy you show up in. I feel like letting this person's actions speak for itself. So just be open, no judgment, no expectations. Give it your best foot forward and allow them to show you with their action that they're willing to put in that effort, because I feel like it'll be very obvious if this reading resonates that they're willing to put in the action. The only thing is a little bit of fear around being vulnerable. That's the only thing I see that even looks like something that may be like a kink in the cord. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they don't have let fear lead the way is very important. That's very good. And that they're willing to put in the work, the slow, steady effort for it to grow and evolve into something that's like a spouse sort of energy. They're willing to do that. And the Wheel of Fortune is always positive, especially with the Chariot. So I like it. I think you should come back and let me know how it works out. I think positive. I think it's positive. It might take a little bit of time for you to see it because it's going to take their action. You got hope and big water. Again, that water is symbolic of what? Emotions. This person is willing to connect on an emotional level. So I feel like, yeah, give them a shot. And good luck to you. Even the moon here on the top of the card and the water spilling over. This is about someone that's open to connecting their heart, you know? So good luck, and I'm saying that you're going to be blessed and you're going to enjoy it, and hopefully it'll be what these cards say. And thank you for the donation. I like it a lot. I think that's one of the best readings you've ever gotten from me. And if they're a Taurus, they'll feed you some good food, right? Taurus, all about that food. You are welcome. Thank you. They should feed you good, boo-boo. She wants chocolate mousse, Marley. Cream cheese frosting. We should be in sugar shock by lunch. That sounds good. I'd be tearing that up. All right, E-Man, are you here for your freebie? Chocolate mousse and cream cheese frosting. I need that in my life. Only thing I got in there that's some junk food is I still got some of them Fruit Loops left with the marshmallows in it. I'll be getting me a big old bowl and pouring milk in it. And I do got some Bluebell little ice cream cups of chocolate and vanilla. I forgot about it. I'm about to have to go eat that cereal. When we get off here, I'm going to go get me a big old mixing bowl. Y'all, I have no shame. I get me a mixing bowl, and I'll be putting the cereal and milk in there. It be popping. I know it's bad for me, but hey, it be that way sometimes. Yes, and I was eating milk and Oreos last night. I got up in the middle of the night. I think I ate them all. Current feelings of the Virgo towards E-Man. No contact. You are welcome. Let's use the purple deck. 5 shuffles. Current feelings of the Virgo towards E-Man Aries. And there's no contact. Two more shuffles. Current feelings of the Virgo towards E-Man Aries. And no contact. Current feeling of the Virgo towards the Aries. Current feelings of the... What was that? It tried to flip. 9 of Wands. They're very guarded, okay? With the Sun reversed. So I will tell you this much. If this person hasn't had any sort of judgment reverse, if they haven't had any sort of argument with you or a reason to be guarded and feel like they're a victim in this situation, it's just because of experiences they've already been through before. And that's not something that you can pretty much control. If someone uses their past experiences to judge a situation in the current moment, then that's not something you can really control. It's like they're not looking at what's going on in front of them and using the situation in the present moment as their clarity, because the Sun is reversed. And that judgment in the reverse. This can be about judging a situation a little bit inaccurately or from the wrong perspective. And that 9 of Wands is like the lens they use to judge a situation through. The only thing you can literally do is be in the moment with the person and do your best to show with integrity who you are. And if they're not willing to see that because they're using this lens of the 9 of Wands to make their decisions, then you have to send them on their way with love and light and let them be where they are. Because when someone has a filter of 9 of Wands up, then everything they experience is going to be using that filter of a victim of their circumstances. So no matter how you treat them, that filter of the 9 of Wands is going to shine through regardless. It's their mindset. So they're not using the present moment as clarity to accurately judge the situation. So therefore, can you control that? No, you can't. So all you can do is be the best version of yourself, right? You have to be the best version of yourself. And a person in this energy, the only person that can get them out of this is them, right? So yeah, I feel like you might have to just take a break or take a step back. I mean, I hate to say that, but like I said, when they're not accurately judging you, they're not accurately judging you. So no matter what you do for them or what you say to them, it's not going to change their perspective until they make the change inside of them. So I hope that helped you, and thank you for waiting. All right, y'all. If I get a wild hair at my ass, I might come back on later. But I'm about to go eat me some cereal. And thank y'all for listening to me blab for a whole hour and 30 minutes. We did pretty good today. You are very welcome. Y'all try not to get too hot. And if I get, like I said, if I get a wild hair at my ass, I might come back on later. All right? I love y'all, and I should either, if I don't see y'all tonight, I'll see y'all tomorrow sometime, okay? And I hope y'all have a good night and take care and all that good stuff. All right, bye, y'all.